Tonight, Lexington Police and Kentucky State Police are looking into the actions of officers after a couple said they were wrongly and forcibly detained during a case of mistaken identity. Last week, we showed you the dramatic cell phone and police body cam video that captured the tense encounter. Evening Edition's Lee Searcy talked to the couple's attorney, who believes two of the officers should be stripped of their badges. In this, LEX 18 investigates.
Get out.
This is the encounter that's forced Lexington Police and Kentucky State Police to look at the actions of their officers. Gage Sloan and Elena Perez say police roughed them up and injured them while looking for fraud suspects at the Richmond Road Chase Bank last week. The problem, says their attorney, police detained the wrong people and treated the couple like criminals instead of approaching the situation calmly.
They clearly have their minds made up.
White is suing Lexington Police and KSP for police brutality. He says their fraud investigation did not warrant this kind of excessive force when officers and a state trooper pinned Sloan to the ground as captured in this police body cam video.
Hands behind your back, I'm gonna take you. Breathe, please stop. Put your hand behind your back, I'm gonna take you.
Perez shot cell phone video when she says this Lexington officer tried to force her out of her car in the bank's parking lot with no explanation.
I am here for a reason.
What? I don't know what the they're doing.
On Friday, we showed you the officer's camera before you see Perez pulled out by her hair by the state trooper who assisted Lexington Police.
Get out. Now get out the car. On the ground. On the ground.
You have very violent outcomes that never needed to happen.
White tells us he believes this Lexington officer and the trooper should lose their jobs.
It was essentially the same state trooper who then kneeled on Gage's neck.
Both Lexington Police and Kentucky State Police say they're conducting an internal investigation of the incident. KSP released this statement that reads in part, "We expect the utmost professionalism and service from all troopers and staff," and added, once an administrative inquiry is completed, it will be determined if KSP policy or training was not followed. We asked Lexington Vice Mayor Steve Kay about the officers' actions and what, if anything, the city should do about it.
So if, in fact, they acted in a way that was consistent with our present regs, then we need to change the regs. If they acted in a way that's inconsistent, then there needs to be a consideration of how to handle their individual actions.
My God, I mean, if you cannot, as an elected leader of this city, condemn this kind of conduct, that's not leadership. And that's why you're essentially forced into filing a lawsuit right off the bat, because you can't wait on these guys to do anything about it.
Police have not released the names of the officers involved. In Lexington, Lee Searcy, Evening Edition.